He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders.
Oh, I got it right here. Here. Man.
The football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. At the 45, on his way. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State.
You seeing it? No holding call on that. But it's good.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the catch and gets the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle. First down here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets open down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He tries to take the top off. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 25. And he will house it.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfect.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely... And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now diving for the score, and they knock it free. How in the world did the offense retain possession? They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Hey, that nigga Paul got a nigga right here first. Here's something.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Touch pass on the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now on the move. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd. And it's in there for a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Good job by the coverage unit to stop. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The offense in hurry-up mode. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes.
He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd.
Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those 1st downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Has this head coach lost his mind? Does he know where the ball is on the field? He's going for it this close to his own end zone. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time...
Going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 10. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kicker. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better
thought he
hands
get
by
his
the defender
hand.
to knock it down in the end zone. The incompletion brings up a second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Quick strike complete. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. You got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Obviously, this game...
Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Bro,
And they weren't able to make the
that shit,
connection. They
bro.
were
Nigga
looking
is...
for an explosive play.
Alright.
2nd and 10 here.
Look, now his bitch ass and try to play off.
He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. And it's 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The offense will quickly use a timeout. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Trying to find his man on first down. He looks that one in nicely.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Glenn. He's got it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Beckham. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late
I gotta give it a 7 piece.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads it downfield. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He's going to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.